Good morning, children. Now we are continuing with the 6th chapter, New Questions and Ideas. In the previous class, we studied about the story of Buddha. Siddhartha was known as Gautama, is the founder of Buddhism. He was born 2500 years ago. And Buddha belonged to a Gana called Sankhya Gana. That means a group of people called Sankhya Gana, and he was a Kshatriya. He enjoyed all the privileges of life. Then later he left the home and went for meditation. He reached in Bihar in Bodh Gaya, and under one peepal tree he earned his enlightenment. Later he was known as Buddha. He started his first teaching in Bodh Gaya, then later went to Varanasi. According to Buddha, desire is the cause of our sufferings. If we remove the sufferings, or if we remove the desire, we will get happiness in life. Then he went throughout the India and began to teach his ideas to the people. He also believed that our actions, whether it is good or bad, it will have some effect in our life. Okay, our actions are called karma. Then Upanishad. In the previous class we studied about Upanishad. Some people began to think about life after death. What will happen to the people after the death? So they began to learn different things. In their teaching they found that only one thing is permanent in the world, that is Atma or Brahma. Our body is not permanent. Therefore, all these ideas they began to write in Upanishads. The meaning of Upanishad is approaching or sitting near. This Upanishad were taught by some Rajas and learned Brahmins. Some poor people also began to teach the Upanishad. Then we study about Jainism. The last 20th Tirthankara of Jainism was Vardhamana Mahavira. Just like Sri Buddha, he was also lived in 2500 years ago. He was a Kshatriya prince at Luchavis, and he enjoyed all the privileges in his life. And later he left the home and began to study about the world. He taught the people in a language called Prakrit, which was spoken by the ordinary people. Many people followed the teachings of Mahavira, and those who followed him were known as Jainas. Those who followed Mahavira left their house, even the cloth they wear. Jainism supported the trade all over India, and many kings and Brahmins also supported them. Then we study about Sangha. Many people left their homes after hearing the teachings of Mahavira and Sri Buddha, and they formed a group which we call the Sangha. So, the Sangha is the association of those who left their homes after hearing Lord Buddha. These Sangha, or the people included in Sanghas, began to write books, and these books together called Vinayaka Pitaka. And those who wanted to follow Sri Buddha had needed to get their permission from their parents. Especially the children wanted to get permission from their parents. Slaves wanted to get their permission from their masters, and women had to take permission from their husbands. Then monasteries. Many people began to follow Sri Buddha and Mahavira, and they followed from one place to another. Then they felt that they need to stay somewhere during their journey. So they began to make monasteries. Okay. The monasteries of the followers of Buddha are called viharas. Viharas. Okay. So in this chapter we studied that many people began to think about our life after death, and some of the important persons of Siddhartha and Mahavira. Siddhartha formed a new religion called Buddhism, and many people followed him, and Mahavira founded a new religion called Jainism, and those who followed the idea of Mahavira and Siddhartha were considered as Sangha, or the Sangha are the group of people, those who followed them. Then we study about they began to make the monasteries called viharas. Viharas are the places where the people, those who followed Buddha, lived. Okay, thank you.